And that's why I'm like 30.5 inch up to 35 is a big jump, but it works on a V8. But not sure about auto, so we'll find out. So I have a set of 33s as well, ready to go, so I can bolt them on whenever. But I want to do towing stock tests first. I want to do all these stock tests first before I put a roof rack and other things on it. I don't want to upset the fuel economy and wind resistance data by doing all these things first. So I want to get all that other data first, and I've been collecting heaps already done 1,100 Ks in it.
Yep.
Well, you guys have just done about 50 Ks in it around the block here.
It's all right.
So it's racking up the Ks there, so I'm getting a lot of data. The first tank is a 130 litre tank. 105 litres I used up. The fuel gauge was freaking out saying fill up now because I was on the dunes parking on all different angles and stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. So I didn't get as many Ks as I thought, but then it was still 25 litres in the tank.
Right.
And I got nearly 900 Ks.
Did you really?
Out of that. And it's thrashing the guts out of it too, you know. It's
wow.
Low range. It's on a highway, you know. I'm not babying it around because I want to know the realistic fuel figures, right? 12.5 per 100.
Really?
Yeah. It's all good now, but once we add weight, that's when the real thing's going to happen. But I had it off-road yesterday, and I'm telling you, that's what blew me away. Not out in the dunes, because any car at air can sort of, you know, really be good.
Yeah.
I mean, it is exceptionally well, out of all the cars I've test driven, that drove the best out in the dunes.
Yeah, right.
Just power and to the ratios and everything. It was just amazing. But but we went from Lanceland in one day out to Mundaring, and we were like, okay, well, we ate that up, so let's do that. And then we ended up at this stage where it's like, I would actually second guess doing this in my Troopy,
right,
or my 79. But hey, let's just do it. And then we did it stock, and it's like, wow, you know, because that auto is just holds it.
Yeah.
I even stopped and then took off again.
So that's a nice little segue, because you spoke about the dunes a little bit there, but you've been up to Mundaring a couple of times as well to test it on the dirt. Tell us a little bit about that, the gearing and stuff that you were talking about earlier on when we just jumped in for a quick cruise.
Yeah, so I know one of the Toyota WA engineers, and he's probably going to listen to this podcast as well. So he contacted me and said, I noticed that you picked up on this and this. You should ask the dealership to look at the bonnet, because the bonnet's like wobbly and all that. That was on that video, so there's a bit of an issue there. But then I asked him about the ratios, because I couldn't work it out, because it's the same motor, same gearbox as the Hilux and the Prado, but it doesn't drive the same, if that makes sense. It's got more power, and it is able to crawl slower. So it turns out that the transfer case is still from a 70 series. That's why you still have that lever. So you still got a mechanical lever to get it into full drive. But the gearbox is obviously different, because it's the same as the Prado and the Hilux. But the diff ratios are also different. So they've actually done it proper and thought about it to make this vehicle still be able to crawl to a certain point.
Right.
But to see how well it crawls on bigger tyres, that's still to come.
Yeah, okay.